today we're going to look at what are you missing? What are you not understanding? What are you missing in this situation? What are you not understanding? What do you not see? Okay. What are you missing? Messages, guidance for what? What are you missing? What do you not see? What do you need clarity on? What are the messages? What are you missing in this situation? Okay. Believe. Ooh, this is kind of not great lighting. Let's hang on. Okay, hopefully that the lighting is a little bit better now. All right, so what are you missing in this situation? What are you not seeing? What needs to be understood? And the first card we have is believe. So I don't think this is about believing in yourself, that kind of a thing. I think it's more of what are your beliefs? Like what are your thoughts? What are your beliefs in this situation? Are you thinking you're right? Are you thinking, is there a belief that, is there a belief that you're doing the right thing or you're not doing the right thing? What is the belief in that you're hanging on to? Do you have a belief that you're working hard in this situation? Do you have a belief that anything that's what's that saying? Anything that's worthwhile is worth hard work or something like that, right? Do you have a belief that you're putting in more effort than maybe the other person, that kind of a thing? What are your beliefs in this situation? Is there something that you can look at that potentially you can change your thinking about, right? Because if the belief is what's causing the issue, then maybe the thinking needs to change. Does that make sense? Okay, so what are your beliefs? What are the things that maybe you're hanging on to that you don't need to? The thoughts, the ideas. Next we have generosity. So are you being generous? Are you being too generous? Are you not being generous enough? Are you being too giving in this situation? Are you not giving enough? Generosity. Are you, she has this beautiful bouquet of flowers that she's hanging on to. I mean, are you surrounded in beauty? Are you surrounded in something and you're not recognizing the gifts? You're not recognizing the generosity that's being shown towards you. Do you have a belief? Yeah. Do you have a belief that, everything that's worthwhile is going to be difficult and come hard, right? And you're not recognizing the simple things, the simple pleasures, the simple beauty that's surrounding you. You're not recognizing the gifts and the generosity. Okay. And then we have timing. Oh, that's beautiful. I want to say divine timing. But I feel as if something's hurried, like something, either you want something to happen quickly or somebody else wants something to happen quickly. Like it's like there's a deadline or something, and it needs to, there's some urgency behind all of this, whether it's coming from you or from someone else. So it's interesting, this card, it shows like the moon on the one side and the sun on the other side, right? And it's almost like there's the darkness and then there's the light. So with timing, there has to be a balance. There has to be a little give and take, right? All right, and the final card is sensitivity. Someone in this situation is being a bit too sensitive, right? So there's a belief, a certain set way of thinking. Maybe it's a, oh, this light. Maybe it's a pattern, right? A belief of something, a belief in practices, in the way things should be done. And maybe someone in this situation is thinking they're giving too much, and they're already generous. How much more can they be generous? And then the factor of timing comes in, that they're feeling rushed, or maybe you're feeling rushed or hurried in the situation, right? And it's just becoming overwhelming. And then if you're naturally a sensitive person, or just because this situation is creating more sensitivity or more heightened emotions, you're extra sensitive in this situation. So take a look at your beliefs, and do they match up with what you want the outcome of the situation to be? And recognize that with timing, there has to be a balance. There has to be a give and a take, right? There has to be maybe a little bit of effort put in, but then at the same time, let the fruits of your labor come to you at the right time. Take a look at, are you being too generous or not generous enough? Or if the other person's involved, are they being too generous or not generous enough? And then just recognize whether or not you're being extra sensitive in this situation because everything is already heightened. Anyway, I hope that helps. And I wish you good luck, and I thank you for allowing me to be an instrument of service. Thank you, thank you, thank you.